Right, so who's ready for the latest episode of Online Nonsense? Because today I'm talking about the mouse, that infamous YouTube troll who seems to thrive on winding up the entire internet just for a laugh. You might have seen the saga already, but if not, buckle in, it's a wild one. It all starts with a video. The mouse, or at least someone who wants you to think they're the mouse, is hurtling down a path on a bike, headcam footage jittering away when suddenly 4 pedestrians appear right in the firing line. The tension's cranked up to 11, screen goes black, and we get a dramatic caption just before impact. Classic. Naturally, the mouse chimes in, mocking tone. They just walked out in front of me. It was easier to run into them than to stop. Cue the drama, cue the sympathy, cue a flood of comments, all piling in with hot takes. The mouse's online mates, the toxic comedy minute mob, pop up to offer their support. Oh, I'm sure the mouse meant no harm. Or the bike had the right of way, actually. Oh, and it gets better. The mouse claims a foot injury, posts a picture of a swollen, battered foot, and insists the really nice family paid for his medical bills, the bike repairs, even a new camera. It's got everything, a sob story, a villain, a hero, and a dash of internet outrage, but here's where things go completely sideways. A few days later, the mouse drops a bombshell. It was all fake. No collision, no injury, no sobbing Spanish family forking out cash. In fact, he just calmly swerved to the left and cycled on. The whole thing, one giant wind-up. I bought an app that tests your gullibility for only $500, he says with a straight face. So, what was the real game here? According to the mouse, it was a social experiment, a way to see how easily people would swallow a story if it was packaged with enough drama. Would we buy into a tale of victimhood without a second thought? Would we rally round, or would we call it out? But honestly, why? Why go to all that trouble just to prove people are, well, human? The mouse didn't just blur the line between fact and fiction. He erased it all in the name of clicks and engagement. And let's be real, this isn't satire, it's not clever, it's not subversive, and it's definitely not comedy. It's just a calculated attempt to manipulate an audience for attention. And for what? To see if people still care enough to comment? The thing is, trust is fragile. Once you've played your viewers for fools, don't be surprised when they stop believing you, even when you're actually telling the truth. The mouse wanted to test gullibility, but all he's really done is torch his own credibility. So, to the mouse, what's the end game, mate? Because after all this, I reckon the audience is finally wise to the act. And for everyone else, next time you see a dramatic online tale, maybe pause before you click, like, not every puppet master's as clever as they think.